So there is a world where I timed out everything correctly and would have been like the cutest on sync like time of my life thing, but it's okay. We're live anyway. Hello everybody. Name's Kieran. Welcome back. Got some more .hack.gu on our way. Previously, we became the Holy Palace Emperor. That's important. We fought a lot of different item variants. We also got a lot of side quests done. We got some leveling done. All in all, we are looking pretty snazzy. So, as always, we're going to start with a little bit of Crimson Verses, even though the circumstances are not great. We need to head to Moontree as soon as we can. But it's fine. And look, our deck's winning. And we got 72 cards, including some super rares like Paseo the Black Rogue or Kite. Now, did we make some lines? Of course not, because why would we make lines in this day and age? Well, I'm opting to accept it for the bet. All right. Oh, we're gonna have Entrance and Kun for this? Okay, so we are gonna be heading to Moontree. Long story short, Sakaki started a coup against Kova using Ida and Adeli's epitaph. So we have to be careful. We have to go there ASAP.
I guess I'll be taking Entrance and Kun. Well, they're certainly reliable.
And I realize that I cannot hear the game at all. Like you guys can hear the game. It was just me that can't. Okay, there we go. I was gonna be real sad for a moment. All right. So why don't we go on ahead and get started? I hope everybody's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday went well. Mine was a little weak. But I'm glad that the game like puts them like right here to kind of necessitate like you should be taking Kun and Entrance. So Entrance unfortunately is a little bit underleveled in comparison to Kun and I, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. One of the things that we might do is that we might see if we have something better for him, which to be honest, I don't think we do. We're gonna check the store and then kind of go from there. Obviously the game, the necessity of the story is like we should go there now, but we're fine. You know that we're gonna prevail in the long run anyway. So yeah, what we'll do for Entrance then, I think I know. The unfortunate matter is that we do have to properly gift the item to him. So in all the time that it spent like, you know, re-equipping and all that. So let's give him the Vital Force. Oh, yes, our feelings are 100% connected. Sure. Whatever gets you wearing stronger gear. And you know what? You got more HP out of it because of it being the vital piece. And I feel like his other equipment is fine. Maybe not as fine. Do I have any more swords? No, I do not. Because why would I? So, Yada told us to go to Hidden Forbidden in Heat. which has the back door to Moontree. Wonder who they get to sing these themes.
It's beautiful.
Welcome on in, DJ.
A sign. Come on, let's head for Tri-Edge's sign.
Okay.
We can walk to. All right. You guys.
I am ready. We need to get to Moontree ASAP, so I wasn't going to dilly-dally that much. I'm not that awful. So how are these two going to provide support is what I wonder.
What?
Your superiors are rather concerned about this incident.
If I recall correctly, our agreement states that I am in control of everything related to Ida.
Yeah, and we got it figured out.
That is true. However,
Businesses care most about results, correct? We have gathered 6 Epitaph user characters from various areas and placed them under GU's command. Is that still unsatisfactory?
your superiors are increasingly concerned about you, Yata. The only thing that we desire is the consistent, stable operation of the world.
Okay.
Complete control.
To that end, we must completely remove the unknown instability known as Ida.
I don't know if we are
But Ida
able to
possesses
easily.
too many secrets and riddles to remove without extreme caution. In such cases, one must first know what one is dealing with.
Yeah.
Well, am I mistaken?
Merely producing results is not good enough. You have too many useless processes.
What do you mean by that? He's doing things as fast as he can.
Hard as to why we have chosen to provide you with the Serpent of Lore. And Yata, we are expecting a timely resolution.
So he's getting a lot of pressure from them, from the admins at GU, or just in general, just the higher ups. Which has its own levels of concerns, but he can only do so much right now.
Get them!
God, what a like proper remake would do for this game.
You're all trash if you don't understand our ideals. Trash, I tell you.
How could this happen?
So I like because we could only get like the sounds. We don't really have visuals to kind of go with.
My heart. I feel so strange. What is this feeling?
On an Ida server, people's hearts are exposed for all to see. Feelings and emotions are increased exponentially.
Oh, okay.
If you hold your heart strongly and do not give Ida a chance to intrude, it cannot touch you.
Who are you?
Actually, who is
You
he?
summoned me on the Ida server. Ovan was there. You lost the tournament on purpose, and you sold out your other guild members. No, you're not a normal player, are you?
It seems like Moontree has a lot of players like that.
Power such as yourselves. I am simply Moontree's Nala. Sakaki and Adderley should be in the throne room right now. Let me show you the way.
Okay. So now we can actually use the Moontree, like, if we need to leave for some reason, like say for instance we need supplies or anything like that, we are able to actually go back. All right, so we know that Ida is going a little bit crazy everywhere. We should probably treat this a lot closer to a proper battle zone, especially now that Ida is around and everywhere. Oh, I thought this was an automatic cutscene.
Ida's insidious corrosion has spread to the area's transportation systems.
Oh, that sucks.
It will take quite a bit longer. But there is a way to get to the throne room without using any warp points.
All right, let's hurry.
All right. So let's go ahead and get this going then. We don't have that much time. Do we have the ability to actually use a fairy orb here? No, we can't. Because this is technically supposed to be a peaceful area. But there is not a rule that specifically says that these areas can't be peaceful. So that's kind of something you gotta keep in mind as we're moving through Moontree. And so now that we're kind of properly in, okay, now we can use the orb. It is heavily recommending, or recommending is not the correct word, but it's heavily advising that we do need to defeat all enemies on the floor before proceeding forward. Which can be annoying, but it's not too bad. We just need to do what we can.
Here's our chance.
So Unit 7, I believe, is specifically Sakaki's division. If I remember anything correctly. And I'm so glad that I have the recharge or whatever. Ooh, yeah. So Entrance is still going to probably get a decent amount of XP from these battles, while Haseo and Kun maybe not as much. So as we're kind of, proceeding onward and fighting a lot of these parties, I can kind of briefly talk a little bit about what the plans are going to be for the possible future, at least. We still have a couple of side things left to do and a couple of side things left to set. And maybe, just maybe, I will be able to fight back. Golly. Unfortunately, this isn't the PvP arena, so we can't do like proper Hangekis. Alright, I'm tired. I hope we fight other different types of players other than the tribal grapplers. Because that was annoying. As I was kind of saying, I do want to talk about how kind of the rest of this series will kind of go. As of right now, we finished the tournament, which means that there likely isn't that much story left. And I'm just basing that off of kind of our experience with Volume 1 plus what I remember as major plot beats. So there's a strong possibility that we could also finish the story for Volume 2 today, and then we have a lot of post-game stuff that we're going to have to take care of. A lot of the book maxing, stuff like the Doppelganger secret boss, and just other little things like that. And it's going to be important that we do handle as much of that as we can before going into Volume 3. So, off camera, I will initiate a little bit of that grind. It just kind of depends. Just like for an easy example, we can't really do a lot of battles unless they're arena battles, because otherwise we'll get a ton of XP to over level, which is something I don't necessarily want to do yet. All right, this is one of those few situations where probably using the early Beast Awakening just to kind of alleviate some pressure would be very helpful. Though that poor soldier got ganged up on by all three of us. Though 100% deserved. He allied with public enemy number 1. So 100% deserved. I love that, like, the humanoids are just like the players. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Kun. I'll say these counters are ridiculous. Watch out Reaper's touch, actually. Because Reaper's... Why did the camera do that? Because Reaper's touch is supposed to help a lot more with... Or just scythe attacks in general are supposed to help with groups of mobs. Plus we have that life and SP steal effect on it, so... all the more reason to actually use it.
Here goes.
So I actually don't know if we're being graded. And so I'm kind of down to just go in and engage as quickly as possible. I'll say the recovery is rough. If I knew any better, I probably would say like, oh, bring A, B, or C with us. And just so that way, like, the counterattacks aren't miserable. Oh, so these serve as save points. That's good to know. I'm gonna take advantage of that right now just because it is something to bear in mind. I am gonna use this, and I'm also gonna use a Spirit Talisman right now. All right, that little bit of healing should be sufficient enough for us for right now. It's not like I'm fully anticipating that we'll need more besides this. And also the good news is that these guys are all weak to dual blade. And something that's actually really kind of taking me off guard is that even though we are likely over leveled for a bit, given the party composition, this is not like an easy encounter. Oh, that sleep. Oh, but not everyone's sleeping. And not me being the sleepiest one of them all. Okay. So what I am gonna do is that everyone's SP could use a little bit of the Lord, and I might actually put these two on Rage for a bit. I mostly need them to use their skills a little bit more frequently, mostly to actually give me a lot more support in battle. Because that was actually one of my concerns, is that I'm not getting as much protection or coverage or whatever. Hey, Matsu.
Hey, you're late. I've been waiting here forever for you. Right. Are you sane? Sure am. I was almost eaten by those monsters, but I escaped. It's hell.
All right,
inside.
nice.
There are no such things as factions anymore.
Are they gonna fight each other?
But I'm sure you won't do that, right?
Yepers.
So you would actually defend Sakaki? Surely you must be aware of who is behind everything that's happening right now.
Well, sure. Of course I'm aware. At least I know who it really was that made a complete mess of our guild. But I'm indebted to Sakaki because he saved me from being a hapless PKer for the rest of my existence.
So we're gonna get a proper round 2 with you.
I really am sorry. You see, I'm quite a moron. I thought about all the other things I could do about this terrible situation, but in the end, this is all I could come up with. You're too honest for your
That's
own
weird.
Well, thanks for the compliment. I suppose that's my only good point, huh? Well then, let's get started, shall we? The time has come to finally find out which one will win.
And we're still gonna win.
For my courage! Bring it on!
I don't think he realizes that this, even with this fight, we have Beast Awakening, which gives us a massive edge. Especially with the two like set up with Rage. Like I said, Beast Awakening's broken.
Okay, who's next?
They didn't even stand a chance.
Matsu! Hey! Matsu!
He's probably fine.
I lost again! Completely! Damn it all!
Yeah.
You were just too much for me, you know? Matsu, why didn't you use your broadsword? You might have won if you did.
Oh?
Now,
I mean, he gave it to us, remember, Haseo?
it's for real!
He Loki held back.
Who knows? No, that's right. It's just my way of doing things.
Wait.
Matsu.
Oh.
In his own way, he did what he thought was right. However,
This place.
I didn't remember that
is
bit.
almost exactly like the Ida server. It's possible that he's now.
Come on.
Okay. That fight with Matsu wasn't too bad, but it's also because Beast Awakening is broken. I hope that I've communicated that well enough to you guys. We'll use this as an opportunity to kind of heal up off of the platform because I'm not entirely sure I remember what's coming up. Okay, I'll take 2 treasure chests. I think that it's very underestimated. Loot, we got a loot and scoop. Does y'all think I care about traps? Never. Okay, so let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boop, 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 bam. Funny enough, DJ, I think I've heard a little bit about this game that you're mentioning like a little while ago. Nothing too insane, but yeah, just something that I've heard about like a while back. Is this a game that you're kind of excited for, by chance? Because honestly, I'm actually kind of like, as much as I think that Volume 3 is gonna be a weaker entry, at least based off of what I remember, it's gonna be it'll be nice to round off all 3 games. And I kind of wasn't expecting the like easy walk from point A to point B. Okay, so we have 4 more battles. And a lot of shenanigans. So what exactly do they want me to do here? We have a teleporter here, but this seems more like a return point more than anything. But the game is allowing us to warp. Okay. So I think I see what they kind of are intending. We need to activate the warp point. By activate it, I mean that we can't undo, we can't go back. Oh, the Blade Brandier ones are weak to sight? Ooh, that Rengeki's gonna be nasty. That's an easy peasy lemon squeezy. So where... No, Angela, I didn't want to talk. Oh, that sounded kind of mean in the way that I phrased it, but I'm not trying to talk right now, Andrews. I'm sorry if that sounded toxic.
This situation is to our advantage.
You know, you'd think that with the whole like you know, never mind. I totally forgot where I was going with that. I do really like Haseo's weapon though. And there we go. And also Kun got a weapon level up, so we can be happy about that. You want to know what I love right now, though? The game's like, yes, give us nothing.
This poses no problem.
I wasn't expecting people like right there waiting. Goodness. But yeah, the one problem with fighting human players is the whole counterattack thing. But thankfully, it's not in arena. Otherwise, that would be actually a pretty miserable mode to farm. Okay, so we still have one more party of enemies. So I'm inclined to think, because yes, I think most of the time.
This poses no
There we go.
problem.
So Whirlwind would have been correct if we were only fighting 3 of them. But considering that yeah, if we were fighting only just the one, Whirlwind would probably would have been better for more likely overall damage. But I could safely hit all 3 units, so I was like, you know what? Let's take the AoE effect and actually deal damage to all 3. And what do you know? It worked. All right, considering that everybody's SP is almost like gone, I'm only gonna do 4. I'm mostly trying to think ahead there. Okay,
Hi there, everybody!
another refight?
To Moontree, you 3 little kitties.
Just
Are you ready to
for the
get beaten?
sake of it, I'd like to know. You wouldn't let us through if we were to ask, would you?
Oh, you're so nice. Are you worried about my feelings? I really love nice guys, you know? But of course, you should be careful. See if you're too nice.
It could be bad for your health!
Oh,
I will protect Sakaki. It is I and I alone who shall slay his enemies. I will never let anyone get in his way. And I will never forgive anyone who tries.
So, it appears he is drowned in his own emotions. A person adrift in his poor, pathetic soul. I can hear them now. The screams of
Shut up! If it's for his sake, for Sakaki's sake, I'll do anything that's required of me. Pain, pleasure, sadness, joy, hate, love, even this world. I'd gladly give all that and more to Sakaki!
these are some extreme devotees to Sakaki. So we're gonna do exactly what we did with the last time. Oh, this is lovely. This is like a nice way to get back my health and everything. I didn't even have to do too much. Oh, entrance.
Your desires are too strong. You've thrown away your own thoughts like worthless refuse.
What is this? Some kind of lecture?
Yeah, from the king himself.
To love someone, it is not to shut one's eyes to the other, nor to block one's ears from the truth. To love one another is to walk through life together. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Look at each other. And together, seek the best path for the both of you.
You know, very well said.
Lord Sakaki is waiting for you up ahead. A white room with lots of black specks. He saw those and laughed. Go. Please, stop Lord Sakaki.
Got it. Come on, let's go.
Yay.
Adley adored Sakaki, just like Hiragi. I've got a bad feeling.
Because the closer that you were with Sakaki, the probably the worse off that that you're gonna end up being. So that makes sense. We are getting probably close to the end of this little arc. Because we only have 3 parties this time. And I'm glad that we aren't doing another like teleporting room mess. But I should have kept my mouth shut. Yeah, it's mostly because I really don't care for these rooms.
I'll crush you.
Oh, you got a side too, so that means you're a... Oh, and there's spellcasters that die in like 2 hits? It must be my birthday. Oh, and Reaper with Reaper. And welcome on in, Kel.
This is a piece of
Hope you're doing okay. I just want the Adler. I didn't like that these guys were copying my every step for a moment. Y'all saw that, right? I feel like what I was doing right there is toxic. Oh, the spellcasters are weak to the broadsword? That's diabolical work. They said, if you smack them hard enough, they'll drop. Or at least that's what it felt like they said to me. We're gonna need so many Adler's keys before we can get all the phases lost weapon. Of course. You gotta love heading the right way to be told, actually. Because now we have to go over here, which will take us to that other center one, which we can use to go down, probably. Yep. It's almost like I know how to do a puzzle once all the pieces are revealed to me. Oh no. I'm gonna say the one closer in is the south one. Okay, that was correct. Did I just use that for the invincibility frame? Oh, 100%. I feel like this is one of the few times where I feel like I need a small hint of caffeine to like
This is a piece of cake.
give me a little boost. little boost. And then I remember that caffeine doesn't really have the most effective effect. You know? Okay. So sorry, I like lost track of like where I was for a moment. I was like, where are we? But I imagine that we're actually getting pretty close to Sakaki right now. There isn't too many people left that would be a notable obstacle. Oh. Assassins?
No good. We're surrounded. This is their medical leader, the one in charge of Unit 6 who goes by the name Sephora.
Oh no, they're gonna drag this out.
Medical leader? Why would someone like that be here?
The medics are only a front for the true nature of their purpose. Beneath the facade, what they really are ninjas.
Haseo, be careful.
I mean, I'll try to.
Here goes.
Okay. So I guess we're fighting every legion, I guess, that supports Sakaki, I guess. Oh, this was such a bad time to run out of Okay. That was rough. Okay. I just realized that I almost died. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you to help a boy out here.
You're not beautiful.
So, you wanna know what's funny? I was thinking to myself, why don't I heal? Maybe it's because it's my great ninja way.
The throne room is right up ahead. It is the backbone of this Ida server, a place where no possibilities can be denied. Please be extremely cautious.
Got it.
So we're gonna have that's an indication of a boss fight, if I've ever heard any myself. So what we'll do, I don't think I want a full heal in case if it's more like an avatar battle situation. I just want to make sure that whatever it is that we go against, we at least have a decent rotation of supplies. Just because there's a non-zero chance of it being like a regular boss fight as well. I just don't remember right off the top of my head. So I guess it's like my last chance to be like, okay. And that's okay.
What is this place? A school hallway?
And we lost Sandra Cocoon as well.
Where did everyone go?
And Allah. I already forgot about him.
What are these these guys? Human shadows?
Listen up! I'm putting this on the test. Prepare and review. Prepare and review. Prepare and review.
Kind of sounds like a teacher. I want to take a second to listen to them a little bit, but yeah, both men and women.
Hey you! Yeah, you! Do you watch that show? Of course you do, right? There's no way you don't watch it. Don't you just hate that girl? I do. Ignore her! That girl, ignore.
Interesting.
What is that?
Is that a light?
I wonder.
Not the blank white room.
I did my best.
Adderley.
I did the best I could. See? I got a piercing and bought my first piece of brand name clothing.
Okay.
My friend said that they didn't want to be seen with some uncool girl. But then, both my dad and mom got mad. They said girls should always be quiet and not stand out. And that they never allow me to wear a chintzy getup like that. I didn't have a choice. I went out wearing my usual outfit. And then my friends.
What is
Go-
this?
I had to turn the game up.
Adderley's memories.
Oh, there you are.
Adderley!
I did my best. I tried to do what everyone said. But none of it worked. I mean, it's so unfair. I've only got one of myself. And they're always trying to push me in opposite directions. But I still tried. I did my best to do what they said.
Yes.
Because if I didn't, they'd all leave me.
No.
They told me they didn't need someone like me.
Oh, wait. Then, you know, you may have actually have a point there.
To understand people. Ida is interested in people. This area is the result of Ida's analysis and understanding.
Ida is crazy.
But no matter how hard I tried, it was no good. I tried, and no one would praise me. No one would accept me. No one would look at me.
God, I just... That memory is like... Oh. That has to be traumatizing.
Adderley! You! What did you do to Adderley?
He stuffed her with Ida.
What did I do? Everything. The terror of death. Everything? Yes, that's right.
I've done everything that someone like you, who only knows how to hunt PKers, can't.
Huh?
I consoled her when she cried, and held her when she needed it. I spoke to her gently and was always by her side. Yes, I made real something that could never have happened.
That is some horror energy.
That's why I am special in the beautiful eyes of Adelie. Isn't that right? Adelie, who was it that hurt you so much and slighted you?
Everyone.
I see. So everyone just decided that you were worthless.
Yes. Everyone.
You're forcing those thoughts out of her. She doesn't fully believe it.
You are not worthless in my eyes. The ones who are truly worthless are those who do not realize your true worth. Adelie, it's time to go. Go and show all of those that deemed you worthless that they are the truly worthless ones. The ones not fit to exist. Together, you and I can accomplish that. That's right, Adelie. You'll never be hurt again.
No.
Go forth and destroy. Destroy all those who would hurt you!
You forced. Yep. Her avatar was forced. But Innis looks very cool. But I don't think she has any real control over herself. If that makes sense. Oh, we're back in engine? I thought that we were gonna, like, turn to skate.
That's wonderful, Adelie! You're so beautiful when you're overflowing with power! Now, the real world is being ruled by the online world! Once we rule the online world with Ida, the real world will be as good as mine! My
Interesting.
rule will spread quickly across the real world, eventually allowing me to control people's very hearts! Then, I will be able to create a new world where no one ever fights, and where no one is ever oppressed by another! With the
Very
power of
interesting.
Ida, I will create new harmony between reality and online. Isn't that right, Adelie?
Yes. Sakaki.
Adelie, wait for me. I promise I'll save you. All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Skate!
Okay. Time to begin our battle against Innis.
Adelie, wake up!
I didn't mean to, like, go into melee range like that right away. That wasn't my intention. But now now is actually finally a good time to actually go ahead and talk about Adelie. So Adelie, is in her real life, was kind of like one of those high shy girl types. And okay, game. Okay, there we go. And as a result, kind of all that that's happened to her over the course, oh my god, over the course of her life, she's been kind of bullied and teased for. And because of all the bullying that she's had to endure, right? She ended up becoming, like, quite the shut-in, which unfortunately had meant that her grades started to suffer, for example, and just the activities that she was, you know, enjoying, she just stopped doing. Kind of some of the first looks at onset of depression. Oh, we love an anime clash. And as the cutscene continues on, she was basically kind of bullied, abused, and it kind of got to a point where she was tempted to cross the line that she didn't want, that, well, no one should cross. With that said, she started talking with people online on forums for that type of thing, where she eventually met Sakaki.
I see. The surrounding Ida are resonating with the avatars.
Wait, I don't remember exactly what happens here.
It's just as he said it would be. Adelie, consume Haseo and his epitaph.
Wait, what did he say when he said he?
The 8 phases, the Morgana factors, are the 8 keys that rule this world. Giving it more epitaphs will make Ida's power continue to grow exponentially.
Got it. Okay, so welcome to phase 2 of the fight. So now that Ida is kind of surrounding Innis, this might be a little bit more of a sporadic battle. We do need to try to wrap this up ASAP. But Innis is not a very difficult phase to fight. But Adelie herself is was browsing websites for ideation and things like that, and that's when she met Sakaki, who ended up consoling her on the forums for however long, up until she finally got to the world, and that was something that he himself had suggested. But sorry, I needed to lock in. But you can tell that a lot of... Wait, it said I can deflect her. I'm glad that I caught that. I was gonna just keep dodging. Okay, so then we want to be patient here then. Oh. Okay, get away from me. I wasn't expecting you to do that move. She got a lot more resilient with the Ida though. Are you kidding me? Another data drain? If you guys saw my button mashing technique, you'd just be like, oh. Alright. The only downside is that Innis is pretty skinny. Ooh, I missed. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for her to stand still. There we go. Everyone always leaves an opportunity to be data drained. So. We saved Adelie. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm confused. Is the Ida trying to consume her? Or is the Ida being kind of like deleted from her? No, the Ida's being destroyed from her.
No, it can't be. He separated Adelie and Ida?
I don't know what he was expecting. Like, I have main character energy.
But that's impossible.
I don't think it's impossible.
Sakaki! Stop, damn it!
Well,
Damn.
can't do anything about him for now.
Haseo.
Are you okay? When we all lost sight of you, we got pretty worried.
Haseo. Is it over?
I think so.
Yeah. Although Sakaki managed to get away. Adelie!
You're alive. Let's start there.
Ida's all gone. You're all right now, Adelie.
I hurt everyone.
No.
It's my fault the Ida server was created. It's my fault that Arcade became a lost one.
No, it wasn't your fault.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I even hurt Lord Zelkova. And everyone
But that wasn't your fault.
Once the Ida server is gone, all the PK players will recover. See? Everything's gonna be okay.
But
I'm gonna need.
what should I do?
There you go. Smack some sense to her.
Is that what you really think? Do you really think that all this is your fault?
Well, it is, isn't it?
No.
Bordeaux and Arcade and Lord Zelkova and Moontree. It's my fault that they...
Okay, then how do you intend to take responsibility for what you've done to them? How do you
All
intend to
right.
atone
That's a
for
very
these
valid
crimes?
point.
I don't know.
No, it's that you're not trying to know.
That's not...
As you are now,
You're giving up
you're
way
just
too soon,
literally-
ma'am.
You're just happily playing the part of the wounded and victimized tragic heroine. If you really mean to take responsibility, don't cry and don't ask other people what to do.
She has to take accountability for herself.
There's no need to say things like that.
No, there is a need.
Adelie is...
Kind words aren't always truly kind once spoken. I think Haseo is right about this.
Yep.
If you really mean to make it up to them, then don't cloud your eyes with tears. Don't close your ears and run away from things that are difficult. Don't restrict yourself with self-imposed ideas. Open your eyes, Adelie. Open your ears and think. Just take a deep breath, hold your head up, and walk forward. Is what I'm saying to you too harsh?
Oh, I'm glad that he actually asked.
I know it is, but I think that's what it means to be responsible. I mean, it's not like I can always walk around with my chin up. There will be plenty of times when I get stuck. But you see, even if I stop, even if I fail, even if it's hopeless, I never stop moving forward. That's what I'm trying to do for Alcade and the others.
I'm not strong like you are.
Then get strong like us.
Have you forgotten, Natalie, that you're not all alone? That's Alcova. Even if there are paths you can't walk by yourself, you'll be able to walk them with others. I'm sure that Haseo and his friends will be happy to walk with you. Now, wipe your tears, Adelie. Lord Alcova, you're all right? Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
But it's intriguing that he's fine.
I'm glad to see you are well too, Nala. Or should I say, GU leader Yatta.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. You don't mean...
Yep, 2 PCs.
To think I'd been found out.
That voice. The truth. Are you really Yada?
I snuck my second character into Moontree. Be prepared, I believe, is the saying.
Wait a minute. You were using 2 characters at once?
Yeah, there's no rule that said he couldn't.
Bit more time than most people to dedicate to the world.
I bet everyone would be really surprised to learn there was an outsider in the Seven Council.
So they don't.
So then the reason you sold out Hiragi to me and lost to us on purpose was
To get you to fight against Sirius, of course.
So this being about the Seven Council was a lie.
Ida's removal will lead to peace in the world, which will also benefit the Seven Council, will it not?
I see you're as good as putting a spin on things as ever.
Please, you'll make me blush.
It wasn't a compliment.
Lord Alcova! You're all right. Glad you're all right, too. Thanks. It looks like the other unit leaders and members are logging back in now.
But we don't really know where he went.
Yeah, everyone's all right.
So, it seems everyone came back, thanks to the destruction of the Ida server.
Thank goodness.
Yada, do you know where Sakaki is? There's no telling what he'll do if he's left all alone.
I shall begin an investigation of Sakaki at the Serpent of Lore.
Okay.
I will send you an email should I find anything. Please make your preparations in the meantime.
All right, we got phase 2 finally. And another data seed. And I think that was Yada messaging us immediately. But yeah, pretty much that kind of does it. Be save Moontree. It wasn't a long arc, I guess, but I think it was a nice one. It was nice to have an opportunity to have that type of development with both Adelie and Haseo. I think stuff like that can be very important. All right. I'm taking those 2 accessory pieces because Haseo can actually use them. I don't have any more irons to merge and fuse, so yeah, we can actually just use those right away. All right, but now that we're back in town, we can log out and see the mail. And a note on the official forum, which is probably the resolution of the Moontree stuff. And unfortunately, CC Core is handling this in the way that, as a company, they might want to handle it, which is by not saying anything. Urgent?
Yada. The guy moves fast.
Wait, so why are you heading to the Serpent of Lore already? That was very fast. We didn't even get a chance to check the news or nothing. Wait. A man jumped out of his apartment. Who? That's concerning. Who? I'm trying to think, like, if I know the character, you know? Because that is something to think about. So that's very weird. I think that's gonna bother me because I feel like we're supposed to know. And it seems like somebody may also know our friend over there. The gold word is actually gold. Oh, this would have been cute. Something that I think that's kind of missing, weirdly enough, is that I wish some of our actual party members showed up in the forums more frequently, besides Syllabus and Gaspard, who show up in their like respective areas. I think it'd just be cool. But what's going on? But it seems like someone might be resurrected or fully healed more accurately. Not much we can do. Triad is back. Or rather, I think Triad is back sounds pretty good, actually.
Yada's calling me. Let's head for Raven's Serpent of Lore.
Yeah. We should go to the Serpent of Lore ASAP. More than likely, you probably don't have access to our other party members at the moment anyway, so... Why was he as worried as he was? Because he normally doesn't say... Like, he normally at least says a brief bit of what's up. But his thing is come now.
So which area did Sakaki run off to?
According to the Serpent of Lore's search, Sakaki has apparently headed in the direction of Theta thinking innocent life.
Let's hurry.
Wait. We do not know what to expect there. It may not be wise for everyone to go.
Okay.
Then I and
Pi, you should accompany him as a negotiator.
Yes, Master Yada.
Negotiator?
That's right. We will need to find out more from Sakaki.
The information that he knows.
For mind control and for controlling reality from online is a rather large and complex plan for Sakaki to make by himself.
Especially if you know how old Sakaki is.
Please let me go too. I want to talk to Sakaki.
No way! It's too dangerous!
Even so, I have to make certain. Right now, I have no idea if the Sakaki who did terrible things to Moontree or the Sakaki who was always so kind to me and so gentle is the real Sakaki.
Girl, you were so... She's been actively manipulated for so long that, like, it causes a little bit of dissonance, right?
It's true that if I talk to him, I may feel even worse about things that I do right now.
But then at least you'd have an answer.
I want to find out. I want to know who the real Sakaki is.
Young lady,
I understand.
understand how you feel, but
Okay, let's go, Adelie.
Let's validate her. Let's
Adelie
actually
takes
listen to her
advice
this
from
time.
Sakaki now, she won't be able to move on. After all, this is also Adelie's problem.
Haseo.
See?
Well then, Haseo, Atali, and Pi will kindly leave now and head for Theta thinking innocent life.
all right. Once everyone's ready, we'll meet at the Chaos Gate. Got it?
Got it. Let's move.
All right. Theta thinking innocent life. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't invite him to the party while we're in here. Lovely. This is why we can't have nice things, y'all.
I'll invite Pi and Adelie to come along.
Okay, so... We technically do have a bit of a stopping point here, but I think that it is important that we do this now. We don't have too much else to do at the moment outside of potentially getting more lost weapons, which I don't think this is an appropriate time to do so. So I'm just gonna quickly check the people in here. I figured out somebody in here was someone who I needed to give a sign to, so glad I was able to figure that one out and figured that one out quickly. All right. I don't think we need to do any major preparations, so let's go on ahead and just head to Theta thinking innocent life. Crazy to think that we're 81 and this is our first time being in the zone like this.
This area is showing signs of a tremendous IDA signal.
So, we can expect more than just everyday enemies and traps, huh?
All right, so as you guys can probably very quickly see, this is going to be set up very similarly to how the other area was, which means that every fight is a required fight. It is not a world-ending thing to note, especially since we've already fought these gob tanks before. if we wanted to get like Adelie up in levels or up to speed, there were ways to do that. Obviously, we could have done some side leveling, but given that we are still ahead of the story's level, that didn't feel correct. All right. Gob tanks still are relatively easy mobs to keep track of and fight. And something that you'll unfortunately see on my end of things, and I realize that's probably part of the reason why, what's all this? You know what? Thank you, Queen. All right, the Adlerski's mine. It is all mine. How many of these are there? A lot of the Hermit. And then we'll hug the game was diabolical for that one. Okay, I know that I need the scythe. That's the main weapon here. These guys are very, very weak to the scythe. And I like that the lifesteal thing does apply to all three enemies. I forgot, did I give Pi quick Rengeki? Because if I did, that would girl, the dude's already dead. Why are you already ready with another quick Rengeki? Girl's been moving so quick.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, so given that there's also Ida signals here, that aspect of it intrigued me a little bit. Because let's just go back to the bottom so we can get out the way. There you go. See, we can Indiana Jones it. Honestly, though, for real, they probably saw them. They were like, let's do it. And I'm so glad that I kicked that Chim Sphere setup. There's no roof here, but maybe there is. So yeah, I'm opting to actually kick some of these now, just for a lot of these later, well, I don't know, all these later enemies. Jeez. Okay. So, I wonder how many floors there are here. Give me the side one to target. There we go. I was most definitely trying to get the side one only. All right. Oh, that Reaper's touch was nasty. Could you imagine if they actually let us run Rengeki right here? And I saw you prepping for something. That's not allowed here. It was preparing for an attack. What kind of attack it was? Hard to say. I'm not too worried. I say that in... Okay. We still have more Ida fights up ahead. I think I'll use the platform heat. That's such a lovely quality of life change in last Recode, because it just allows you to keep going. And also the fact that Adelie also heals on the field. I'm pretty sure that's something that she did in the original, but it is something that's very appreciated nonetheless. So from very limited information online, there's a degree of information that's kind of alluding to the fact that Sakaki might be actually operated by someone who's 10 years old, which would be kind of crazy to think about because of how widespread the ages are across the dot hack just cast. Because right now I did have my own like contextual guess that Haseo was actually 18, but some other information was pointing towards the fact that he's possibly just 17, which is fine. It's fine either way. But I do find it quite fascinating. You know, I think about this a lot, but it's really appreciated that I do have a healer in the party right now. After going through like this full offensive mess for so long, it's nice to actually see that my health never goes below like certain values. Though something I am gonna have to do for sure is that when the time is correct, it's when the time is right, we'll likely see we'll have to, sorry, when the time is right, Ali is just going to be very very valuable for the trials and tribulations ahead.
This is a piece of cake.
Say's almost level 83. Alright, we're just going to eat the boulder. Or dodge it. Wait, what? Oh, Kudan. What are you giving me? I'll take 300 XP. We're also getting back up to 40 pretty fast. See, I figured it was a good idea to get these chim-chims. Oh, but I should go back. This is kind of me realizing that I forgot to go down and get this treasure chest and the set of chim-chims. Am I very dependent on the... Oh! I am so glad I went back. Now we really don't need to open up any of the other chim-chim vases for the time being. But like, why not? Alright, we don't have enough to... I didn't mean to use Reaper's Touch there, but it helped. Okay, switching weapons thankfully is a little snappy. Alright, let's get that full charge. I wonder what it'd be like to go back to Volume 1 and trying to use the broadsword there, because I know that they made it faster in Volume 2 as a bit of a balance adjustment. Which is a small detail that I like. That between versions of the game, that the devs are paying attention and and addressing potential feedback as they saw like more and more reviews of the game. This being a very action-heavy title, or as close as you can get to action, the weapons that your characters use need to feel good. There's the triad sign here, which means let's get the treasure first. Rapid Gator. Okay, these are just the level 9 accessories, and we can have 3. We'd have 3 slots now. We won't worry about that one for a little while.
There's a sign here too, huh?
So Sakaki is on the other side?
Before we warp, make sure you're all prepared for battle.
It's time to settle this, Sakaki.
So, are we all prepared for battle? Yeah, as prepared as one could be.
Before we warp,
It's time to settle this.
All right, we ported over. What hidden forbidden? Oh, I didn't realize that they went after us immediately.
The pursuers. Stop. I'm afraid I cannot let you go in there just yet.
Oh. I see. He's revealing his secret weapon. Okay. This area is interesting, at least aesthetically speaking. What are we looking at here?
I don't believe it! Why? Everything was perfect! Everything! How could Ida fused with an epitaph be destroyed? I don't understand! What could I have missed? Where did I go wrong?
You've reached the end of your rope, Sakaki.
Hey.
So it's you, the terror of death.
And Adelie and Pi.
Adelie. Oh, Adelie. You've gone and betrayed me, haven't you?
That's not true. I haven't betrayed you at all. Please tell me. Why did you...
That's how you always are. Always asking for more, never thinking to return the favor.
He's trying to go. You could tell that his manipulation tactic is he's like getting desperate.
Sakaki, please tell me that. Sakaki, Sakaki, hey Sakaki. I responded to every little thing. I gave you everything. And this is how you...
But its voice actor is doing it.
Before turning and kicking sand in my face.
Sakaki! I've been thinking. I've been thinking really hard about everything you said. But no matter how hard I think, I can't see how your current ideals could be right.
Pain is a part of any creation. We are now in that time of pain. But once we get past it, the world can be reborn better than before.
You are so desperate for this objection. But yes, Adam, you hit the nail on the head.
Reborn?
That's right. We'll access reality from online, and then rewrite the world.
You're so
Once we
desperate.
obtain control of the internationally connected network and upload Ida into it, it will be a simple thing to control people's very hearts. We can eliminate wasteful emotions and create a world filled with people sharing a single, united perspective. A world where no one is shunned, or hated, or threatened. Wouldn't that be a wonderful world to live in?
Sure, but you're trying to act like you're gonna be the ruler of it.
Just what you wished for. A world where everyone can live equally and peacefully. It's still not too late, you know. We can do this. Please, come back to me, Atali. Let me give you a brand new world. Let me show you the world you wished for so much.
We can get there without using
Please.
a data anomaly.
Sakaki.
Why are you like this?
Thank you.
Oh, and that's on period.
I don't think I heard that right. What did you just say?
No, I don't need a world like that.
What are you saying, Atali? I'm telling you I can grant your heart's desire!
But that world is too sad. No one would be happy in a world like that.
It's true.
I want to be in a world where you hurt and worry and fall, and where nothing's easy. But you try real hard and work at it, and then you can look back and laugh about it with all your heart. That's the kind of world where I want to be. It's the only kind of world that's worth living in.
What a wonderful way with words you have there, Atali. I don't remember you playing a character like that.
Because she got some character development unlike you.
Now you're just literally...
Backed into a corner, like a small animal? If only they could see me now.
You know, if you want to be that way, we could easily delete your character from the world, completely and legally.
Easy.
I will never disappear. I am Sakaki. I am nothing else.
Enough resistance. No matter how much you bluff, you're nothing more than a regular character as far as the system is concerned.
Oh. Wasn't entirely expecting that.
That's right. I should have done this from the very beginning.
Homie is
Never going to
crazy.
die. Sakaki will never die. I will surpass the system.
What is that? Oh.
He infected himself with Ida on purpose?
I am.
An item that can contain Ida. But who on earth could possibly...
I shall become completely one with Ida.
Who's Sakaki's voice actor?
A reality online. betrayed me. I will destroy!
He's coming, Haseo! Before he becomes completely infected with Ida, we
Have to fight him, right? Adelie!
Yes!
Hi!
ready.
Let's go! Don't fall!
All right, let's do it.
Bring it on!
All right, it's time for our battle against Sakaki, which probably is going to be a bit easier, possibly. Mostly because you can see how little damage he actually does. But yeah, so Sakaki's been kind of one of those characters who's been quite obsessed with power, and he was trying to earn that power through a facade, manipulating Adelie and everything. So it's time for him to get his comeuppance, which may come actually a little sooner than later, given how strong we are relative to him. Because the area that we were in was relatively, like, fine, I guess. Fine's not the right word, but we were already over leveled a bit to begin with. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna follow the Resident Evil rule. If he doesn't actually like fade into nothing,
On Adelie's
he is
heart.
not dead. That is something that I've always followed for quite some time. And how'd you get that back on you? Can we talk about that? He got that back on him.
Ovan, what are you doing here?
I thought I would give you a present.
Present?
To celebrate your victory. Take it.
I don't know. Oh. I do know.
You fought Tri-Edge?
And won.
No, that's...
Ovan! Are you okay? What's wrong?
That little data zap.
You still don't...
Don't what?
Haseo, there's no more time.
Time? For what?
He's being very vague, but this is very Ovan.
You still don't know Tri-Edge's true identity.
Tri-Edge's true identity?
Shino. Alcade. How many sacrifices will it take to satisfy the Grim Reaper that resides within you?
Oh? What exactly does he mean by that?
Haseo, let me show you how those scars are made. Do not be afraid.
So why is he showing that now?
Eyes. Look closely, Haseo. This is the truth that you have been searching for.
It feels so weird looking at like his arm and shoulder. but you hear him like almost like he can't contain it.
An Ida arm? What's going on here? That arm is...
Oh, that arm is just homie already just completely one-shot her.
Run! Adelie!
Oh, nope, it's already, nope. Both of them got, I'm sorry, both of them got beat. That wasn't even, that's not okay.
There's no more time. That's why. That is why you must destroy me, Hathel!
Oh.
No. You're kidding, right, Ovan?
If he was kidding, he wouldn't have drawn the sim, like, he painted it for you to, like, clearly see.
Come to Megan Fee.
Wait! Wait!
Ovan is the true Tri-Edge? Then what the have I been doing up till now? What happened to Pi and Adelie? Was I unable to protect them too? An email? Could it be from Pi or Adelie? I'll log out and check my email right away. They didn't fade away the same way that lost ones traditionally have. So I think that we might be able to take a different bet on that. So let's log out and see, just for now, not panic. We do have one unread mail, but we do have some notes on the forum, which is probably just to let us know about the new lost ground. How other people are finding it very quickly, no idea. And then so Serene Fighter's runner. We have a level 90 something grind spot and Adoring Fences something. So we do have some level 90 grinding spots. If we felt the need to level, which I don't. Matsu. Matsu? I see. So he's alright, just like Jokova said, but nothing from Pyrately. I mean, no, I can't let myself think like that. They're both epitaph users. They're not like normal players. I'll trust that they're alright. Let that adult done is square for now. Alright, let's do it. Very interesting that Matsu is
Hey, Aseo!
Hey!
Matsu, looks like you're doing well. One of my best traits is not worrying about things. I heard that Moon Tree's headquarters area was sealed off. Lots of members have left the guild or will leave soon. After
Yeah,
getting caught up in
I mean, I would as well. That incident was kind of traumatizing for probably a lot of people.
bonds are so fragile when it comes to the net. Know what I mean? The Seven Council has basically been disbanded. I hear that Kaeda is still sticking with Lord Zelkova, though. I wonder what
And that's
Lord
understandable.
Zelkova plans to do with
Those two seem pretty tight.
Well, I don't really get the complicated parts. But I've decided to keep going with my training and keep my skills up, just in case it turns out I need them someday.
Got it.
So, I hope you'll invite me sometime.
All right, we got Matsu,
Later.
which we haven't had a big sword boy yet. And even though he's technically wearing like nothing, another person to wear heavy armor is appreciated. All right, we still have more new mail, but I do appreciate that we have Matsu now. But Adley and Pyre offline. Lost ones like Alcade are still online on the game. Oh, he's an adept rogue. I thought he was a big bladey boy. He just uses... Wait, you know what? That makes sense. I'm so silly. All right. Yada has orders for us. Okay, so they both have medical treatment going on, but hidden forbidden battlefield to get to the lost ground. All right. Megan Phi. So, as a result of narrative events, we technically cannot have Adley or Pi for the events that are coming up. So then you may think to yourself, okay,
I'll need to search those stone pillars in Kashtabadjar in order to warp to Megan Phi where Ovan is. Kashtabadjar is located in Theta Hidden Forbidden Battlefield.
so we can invite whichever two that we want for this upcoming. So why don't we do something kind of interesting, in my opinion. We won't have a healer, but with a hyper aggressive composition, do we really need one? So we have Matsu, who he is an adept rogue, but he doesn't have the same capabilities that Haseo does, in the sense that he can not, unfortunately, swap around his we can't swap around his bayonet or his broadsword at will. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. Otherwise, everybody's kind of as you would likely expect them to be at this point. So these two areas are going to be definitely nice when it is time to worry about the end of the game. So let's head to Hidden Forbidden Battlefield. And then from here,
Time to check out those pillars.
yeah, we can use these pillars to teleport to where we need to.
It's no good. I don't guess I'll head back to town.
So yeah. We are unfortunately missing some data seeds. But we can put the ones that we have inside. So we are actually missing two data seeds. So we probably have 2 upcoming Ida fights that we do have to worry about. I still am not a big fan of the restriction that I can't log out from an area. But that's okay. We'll take Matsu and Ko as long as the game allows. So an investigation, misjudged Percepts Symphony. All right. A little bit of filler. And Adam, I apologize, but I don't think I'm entirely understanding the question.
Yada has ordered me to go to misjudge precepts.
So hopefully we only have to do one area. But yeah, I think for this party we'll bring on Terrace and Matsu. Oh, I do not know who those 2 were.
Looks like there's an Ida signal in this area. I'll find it and take it out.
Yeah, so the game kind of anticipates Aseo to be by himself. But no. So we still have to kind of do a bit of a full exploration just because, well, I want these Adler keys. I don't care what nobody said. Because eventually, probably during one of the streams, we're going to end up having to fight all those phase bosses and trying to get the lost weapons for everybody. I will confirm that that's not something that's within the scope of this stream in specific. It's probably going to be as a part of the post-game stream or 2. I can't believe that was enough to bring these guys down to the ground. So I wonder if there's a way for... So besides Matsu being able to use like a gun kind of like Kun can, I just wonder if they're like the adept rogue, I guess depending on how they make their character, can use like different types of weapons. Because Matsu can only do 2. I can do 3, which means that he probably just didn't do a second job extend. But unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do to like confirm nor deny that capability, right? I hate air mobs. Oh, this poor mob. But can we talk about how many Rengekis I've gotten? I feel like I haven't been attacking that much, but if we sack up Rengekis this fast, I might as well, right? Because yeah, I wasn't fully expecting that like at all. Okay. Right. I opted to use Beast Awakening here because this would probably be the easiest way to get all these Sea Tridents out to the ground. That whirlwind wasn't doing as much damage as just kind of mashing the A button, which is kind of unfortunate. I also know that getting an S rank isn't really the end all that it could be in these areas. Okay, it's not. It is unfortunately not faster for me to platform. But look at how much work this speed talisman's doing. I think that with the faster just general running speed that was improved upon in this, in conjunction with wow, my brain blanked. With it also being a percentage-based increase, it just made this just like notably faster. So, I know that I just kind of disrespected the weapon triangle there just a moment ago. My read is that that was going to be the correct play just because you could also get a lot of SP back. Even considering that we are losing some to the drain. God, that's so nice. I go from like all the ones that I lost from SP Eater being like perfectly fine. But my quick read is that I am going to be probably closer to like level 85, 86. So I don't think that's too bad. Oh, Matsu and Teras are running so low on SP. And I know, and also don't get me wrong, I know that I am burning a lot more SP than I could be if I just was not using SP Eater. But I figure that's not a big deal. But I don't know which one of these two is the reason why I'm getting so many Rengeki activations, or if I'm just because of the twin blades, but let me tell y'all, this is it. And I do want to point out that I am trying to take these guys out as quickly as I can. Okay, so it has to be Matsu. Okay. Oh, I can use a Rengeki now? That was disgusting because I didn't even crit. God, I can't even Rengeki anymore because of how little SP like we all have. Okay. All three are on the ground. I wonder how fast it would have went if I actually tried to restore my SP instead of just wailing on it. But I do need to get off this floor because it's gonna get obnoxious. Okay. I do want to talk more about Ovan, but just like how I'm just kind of giving like mini spiels about all the different characters. But I think Ovan's expansion on his character would be better suited for a later time. So I do want to kind of apologize in advance that that's kind of where things are. Ooh, am I in Reaper's touch range? I was trying to keep it a surprise, Adam, but yes, in Volume 3 is when I will intentionally expand on Ovan. Just understand, y'all, that there's a method to the madness. And possibly let them cook. Wait. I saw that key. Oh, and I think Kun has my speedy thing right now. The thing that doubles my effectiveness of items. Wait. Does that mean that this becomes... I think so. So if you guys are wondering what I'm thinking, I think that I could possibly... Interesting. I think that this will double this thing's, like, this movement speed that the speed talisman currently has. And y'all understand how helpful this would be. I don't know if I want to do all this. I think I just want to get out of this area.
Are you coming? I'm tough, you know.
These guys could have lived their nice, happy, and healthy lives as, like, not monsters. Or as monsters. I don't care. I'm so sorry for the seizure-inducing screen. I was not expecting it to be that... to be that intense. Yeah, just for a moment there, it was just real hardcore. And I'm thinking that we're only getting one Adler key at the moment just because there's probably some behind logic in the game that basically communicates to it like, hey, this guy is just stocking up on keys. We need him to use them. Which at that point, like, fair. Yeah, I'm glad I'm using the smoke screen because we've spent so much time on this floor already. Just trying to clear out all the enemies that we had initially seen thus far. Now, most people would probably take this as an opportunity to get as much experience as you can, but I care. But like, there's a difference between caring and then like being wild about it. So these guys are probably going to be a lot more my speed. Also, I probably would have been more willing to fight if it didn't feel like it was exclusively throwing out the flying mobs at me. Yeah, I do agree with you during the Beast Awakening. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a new art type thing for my broadswords yet. So I wonder if Matsu ever actually uses his greatsword while he's in my party. So many Rengekis. This is a very aggressive team composition, but like, it's working. And neither of them have on anything that's like crazy. I think that's the part that gets me. Neither of them have on anything that would really make it so we would get a lot of Rengekis quickly. And neither does Haseo doesn't have anything like that on either. Oh, actually no, on the sword he does. But he doesn't have it on the honeysuckle. So yeah, like I said, that's just the part that makes it very, very wild. I wonder if there's anybody out here who really tries to actually like make Haseo an offensive spellcaster rather than using his action stuff. I feel like that would be a fun challenge at some point. Like, what's it like using only magic in .hack GU? And then I can answer that quickly for you. It is clunky. Okay. I probably didn't have to use as much as I did there. All right. Nah. Okay, if I actually like put some consideration to actually put the remaining like magic spells that we've seen so far on Haseo, then you would have had a potential for something silly like that. Unfortunately, that would cost a lot of in-game money, which, to be honest, probably isn't that much with how much I've been making kind of quickly. But yeah, I do hope that you guys see why I'm opting to kind of slow down on the combat on this stage now. Because we're getting experience, and we're getting experience for Antares, but there's technically not much of a reason for me to take these battles right now. I think we are pretty strong already as is, which is why I'm kind of opting to take a nice handful of these more optional paths, I guess. And I'm just using smoke screens to kind of cover my ground. And I'll 100% take a fairy drop. Okay. Oh, why did I use another fairy orb? I meant to use another speed talisman. Okay. We need a smoke screen. The smoke screen is quite literally just to run past them. Still no Ida signal, which I find very strange. This will probably be our last combat encounter, so that's why I'm just kind of... Hey! hydrate, I'm actually kind of down for. Where are you, my water bottle? I had forgotten to grab one. And you already know that talking for an extended period of time is not good, safe throat practice. But a lot of people actually talk a lot about warming up your voice. And it's true. That stuff's important. Hello? Ida? Are you around? Wait, is Ida really? You had to be at the end. Another Helen. Intriguing. All right, dodge to the side. Dash toward it. All right, not bad. Come on, come on. Ooh, nice. I'm glad that we've gotten Helen now instead of Anna. Okay, dodge, 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 dodge. You know, I felt like when I was watching this like ages and ages ago, I felt like there are more Ida types rather than Anna, the Gatekeeper, Oswald, Helen. But I guess there didn't need to be too many different types of Ida. Hey, chillax. All right, come on. All right, there's a protect break. All right. Something else that I kind of wish that they got rid of in last Recode is that I wish that it's not really super necessary for the tutorial bit to still be continuously playing.
Looks like the Ida signals. I'll head back to town.
So the only problem is that I know for a fact I have to do one more area. We did get the drop bank. But let me tell you, these guys, they were cooking a little bit. Oh, and Pie's back.
Pie, you're okay now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
Haseo, I have some new data seeds that I got from Master Yada.
Oh. That's free real estate.
They are the data seeds that Master Yada extracted from the data you brought him earlier.
This should give me enough data seeds. Now I can get to Megan Fee from Kashta Bodger.
So, you're going to see Ovan again in Megan Fee.
We kind of have no... Not that we don't have a choice, but we... Knowing that he has Ida, you can't let him sit around. So Haseo has to make a tough call here. So I get it. So I am thinking about who I actually want to bring for this final encounter with Ovan. I don't think it's going to be on Teras and Matsu, as funny as that'll be. But both of them are pretty chill. So I think one thing that'll help is probably having a caster of some kind. And we finally got Adelaide back. So Adelaide's going to definitely be one of the major players, I think. And honestly, I think we're gonna rock double casters. It's a little rare for me to do something like that just because running double casters is can be a little scary. I'll admit. Just because it can just get rough very quickly. However, just because it can get rough does not mean it will get rough. So I know that with these two, that their equipment was a little outdated, so gonna help them out a little bit there. And we also know that Ovan uses a bayonet. So what we can do actually is we'll give Adelaide the bayonet aim. We're actually going to do a little bit of preparation beforehand. Mostly because after I do the preparation, I have to step away for like 1-2 minutes. So I hope that you guys are actually excited with this kind of like concluding fight with Ovan. So let's go on ahead and get a little further on these books. Nothing crazy. A lot of them are already on the fifth book, which is relieving to some extent. So what we'll do is that Adelaide still needs eventually a better weapon. It's a shame that I did not get something else that would be sufficient. Okay, so we could actually put the demon suit on both. We actually have not improved Adelaide's accessories in quite some time. Oops. So we are gonna try to get as strong as we can with relative ease. Emphasis on relative. So we can probably enhance this water comb up to 4 and then to give this to Adelaide for now. Then we will get the healing cooldown, the healing one, to make just healing itself cheaper. The problem is that and this is just going to be a problem you're going to run into regardless, is that if we give her like double healing, we'll say, I don't know why my brain's blanking. But if we give her like double healing, that means that if she casts an offensive spell, period, that's going to cost a lot more SP. So that is something that I do have to keep in mind if I chose to use that. So you don't need to use the force armor anymore because we have the defense and amalgam. So let's take off a couple of these. Because for me, I have a bad habit of leaving passives on these. It does reduce their value, I know. If only you had SP drain. Okay, so what accessory does the Sale have on right now? So he has on the Rapid Hood. I can switch his out to be a 3-slotter. Oh, except I'm not level 90. Never mind. So then it'd probably be better to keep the Rapid Hood on as is. As far as armor goes, I think I wish you had 4 because I would have put it on the anti-physical and magic. I think I'll put on a Mind Egg. And probably the Armadillo Shell. I know you have seal count. Oh, you have seal counter. Actually, I think I'd rather have seal counter on her. Actually, since I'm using 2 spellcasters, it's probably for the best that I have seal counter on both of them. And then Bo needs some stuff for offensive magic. Yeah, I know I'm kind of delaying a little bit, but as with most things, there's a degree of preparation that I feel like is important to make sure we take. Oh, we need to sell stuff. My bad. Here, put these 21 hanged men. That sounds awful. Let's see. Okay, you got things to sell. What can I give you? I don't have a lot I can give you. So I'll give you a time conch. Yep, that looks good. Do I really want to give Adelie another heal knowledge? The worst part is it's all back in Makanu. That's the thing that's the aspect that's getting me. Please, y'all. Actually, yeah, give me some of these sprite rings. You see, funny enough, I don't mind actually trading with these guys for like these rain. Just because they use so much, I guess. There you go. You're a cool clerk. I get it. But you have nothing that I'm interested in. You can take this. This is also another cleaner way that I could get rid of things in my inventory. That's also why I'm doing it this way. I've gotten so many solution sodas. Absolutely insane work. Apple Store I haven't seen yet. I like that Pi is just standing there as like, you should invite me to this battle. And then I'm just not. Okay. Gonna head to Hidden Forbidden Battlefield. But for right now, I'd be trapped in Persona 5X is where I would be trapped. Just so you know. But I am going to step away for a moment, so I am going to run ads, so I'll be right back. Okay. Looks like the ad's up on my end. Then I'm also back. Who would have thunk? The reason why I wanted to go ahead and run those is because it would allow there to not be ads for basically the rest of the stream. But yeah, the World P5X probably would not be too bad.
At long last, I'll get to fight Ovan. I mean, Tri-Edge. I'd better start making preparations for the battle.
I already made those preparations, so let's see him. Let's see Tri-Edge. Setting the game to be a lot more dramatic has been quite interesting. All right. This is a point of no return, by the way, so just a little heads up. And this is going to be a moment where I think I will let the cutscene do its thing.
Come to think of it, everything may have begun spinning out of control from this place. Don't you think so, Haseo? But there is no going back now. After all, the entire life I've given to the world was all for this day.
You were the one who PK'd Shino?
Yes. Furthermore, I am also the one who drew in Sakaki, and the one who gave him Ida.
But why? Why would you do that?
That's what I want to know.
For you, Haseo.
Well, what do you mean?
Me?
To make you grow up strong.
Just for something like that? You...
Something like this? That's not it, Haseo. Everything was part of a necessary process.
Thanks to you, Shino, and Arcade, and... Adelie!
I mean, Adelie's right there.
You'll pay for this. You will. Hey!
All right. The arm's coming off.
Here goes.
All right, so our fight begins against Ovan, who has a lot more HP than a lot of the other enemies we've fought in the game so far. So, he has a lot of weird Ida powers. I don't know how to explain them other than that. But this is going to be one of them beat him downs. He's not weak to any weapons in particular, so it might just be for the best that you just continue using different weapons that may work a little bit better depending on your needs. All right.
This
Wait.
is the true tri-edge you've been searching for.
Sir? That took a lot of my health.
Only you.
So he hit me with the unblockable attack, which is not great feeling. My goal is that I'm going to try to get him down low enough to where I could actually safely use either Beast Awakening or, but I'm often to stick with Scythe here. Oh, we need to get rid of these restore neighbors like ASAP. Who knows how much damage they undid for Ovan. Okay. Adelie is gonna need a lot of SP. He's been doing a good job keeping a lot of us sustained. Oh, I didn't wait for the neighbors to be spawned up in time. I need to switch over to dual blades. I need damage to come out faster. This Beast Awakening should be enough, though. Don't ask why I wasn't able to pull off a combo, like, at all. Don't ask.
Controlling? No. Let's just say we understand each other. Ida and I are dangerous friends.
Wait, so this is your choice?
And so... now, Haseo. Become strong. Surpass your limits. And
okay.
then kill me.
Hmm?
Come the rebirth.
Oh.
An avatar. You're an epitaph user?
The last phase.
All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Sky!
Who said this wouldn't be a battle without an avatar as well? So we're gonna fight Corbinek.
Show me your power.
All right, it's been a little bit since I fought Corbinek specifically, so I might be a little sloppy. Wait, where's that other one? Okay, there we go. It's kind of crazy how you can see how... Oh! I thought I grabbed him. Not me grabbing him. I thought that I had stunned him.
Surpass your limits.
That was a little bit of a poor judgment on my part. And unfortunately, that is a lot of damage. All right, there we go. Ooh, he's tanky. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. And so the thing that's kind of rough about fighting Corbinek specifically is hold on. Is that his frame is very skinny. But why does he want Haseo to kill him so badly? That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. All right, but you guys can kind of see that so far his attack patterns and everything isn't too bad. He just has the very tiny hitbox. And Haseo does not know how to shoot in like any sort of straight line. No? You don't, sir, you didn't have to do any other things you've been doing. I'm just saying. Oh, and you can actually see the eye on his chest. But yeah. Cool. Ooh, I need to sidestep that. Nah, I don't need that giant cursed arm throwing me into the side of the map again. I will say this is actually, in my opinion, one of the tougher Avatar fights. So I'm not sure who I would say is the toughest, just like offhand so far. All right. He's almost down though. I'm glad I was able to protect myself. Oh wait, are you? I don't know if that arm was good for that data drain or not. But yeah, something cool is that I do like that he does incorporate like that Ida arm into his moveset a lot. All right, let's go for the protect break. Okay, he's skinny. So I was like, I need to figure this out. We got the data drain. Wonder if we can cleanse that Ida from his arm. Or if it's locked in or not. Oh, it is locked in.
No, this isn't the death I've been wishing for.
What do you mean?
It was too soon, after all.
What? What do you mean?
After chasing down Tri-Edge for all this time.
Congratulations, Haseo.
Huh? Hi, Yada.
You don't seem thrilled. Even after having your dearest wish granted.
Oh!
Dearest wish? This?
Is it not? The truth you sought so long after is now firmly within your hands.
Yeah, you did defeat Triage.
The truth, huh? Do you think that Shino and Alcade and the Lost Ones were able to return to the real world?
It's hard to say.
All you have done thus far is manage to PK Tri-Edge. You have merely caught a tiny glimpse of Tri-Edge's truth. Did you really think that would be enough to save the girls?
Yes.
Now you understand. Just because you've PK'd your nemesis, it doesn't mean that what you lost will return. Even if you gain fragmentary truth, it will only serve as mere information. If you do not guess at the entirety, it will be impossible to rescue the Lost Ones.
So do we need to eliminate Ida in its entirety?
We must find out precisely what Ida is and how it works. In order to finally know all the facts, the truth of what has happened in this world.
My fight is over. But then, what's really changed since I began?
You have friends.
In the end, I wasn't able to save anyone.
You have friends.
I'm tired. Shino, I'm done. For now, I just want to go back to the real world and rest.
So, that was the end of Volume 2. I just wanted to say that I knew this was going to be the end of Volume 2. I figured that I was going to get very, very close to finishing the game here. So, a little bit of a sad ending for Haseo there, huh? Well, thank goodness we have 2 whole other volumes. I had a feeling that I was pretty close to the end there. But, the reveal with Ovan felt like it came out of left field, but don't worry, we still have another game for them to hopefully close up loose ends and different things like that. But we still have a whole bunch to do in terms of the post game for Volume 2. We still need to get a lot of Adler keys to unlock all the lost weapons across the board for all the Epitaph users that we have in our party. We still have the Doppelganger, who we have to take out twice, actually. And we still have one other super boss that I was made aware of, and then finishing the books. And Crimson Verses. So we still have a good amount of things remaining within this.
I don't recall inviting guests to visit.
Oh. That's not good. And what a diabolical... This is a diabolical wallpaper to put up it for the random... the random one. Alright, to Haseo. I'll read this one. How are you, Haseo? Are you okay with everything that's happened recently? I'm doing okay. At least, I think I am. These days, I often feel like I only just met you yesterday. Perhaps it's because so many things have happened since then. The days have just been going by so quickly. A lot's happened for you too. I know. Shino and Alcade. and the fact that Ovan was actually Triage. It's almost like too much has happened all at once for me to really take it all in, but that's no good. So it will become stronger. I also have a request to make. I'd like to talk to you. I would like to talk to you about the things that have happened, the things that will happen, and the things that are happening now. I may not be able to convey what I want to say very well. I may make a stupid mistake yet again. But even so, I'd like to talk to you, because now I think I can be more open than I was before. So I hope we can meet and talk. Just the two of us. I'll be waiting for you at Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
She must be feeling pretty insecure without Sakaki. Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
So, just a heads up, we still have a tiny bit more game left. So I will stream to finish out said game. I hope that is a-okay.
I'll go see Adelie at Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
So we got to switch over to Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The one place that's still here from Dot Hack Volume 1. So, the place, it's interesting that we keep going back to the place that where everything kind of all began, right? I think that's always a little bit interesting. All right. Oh wait, was I supposed to invite out Adelie? Oops. Hold on. Didn't realize I was supposed to invite her. Oh no, we just meet her there. Never mind. Let's pretend like I actually know what I'm doing. Because sometimes I know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. Yep, you got it.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
Am I not allowed to see you without a reason?
Come on, that's not what I mean.
I see there's a Triage sign here too.
Actually, it's a good question about where that one leads.
This is the place where Shino was PK'd by Ovan. This sign formed here, and then she fell into a coma. After fighting Ovan, I went to see Shino in the hospital. But she was no better than she was before.
Haseo.
I love you.
Haseo, I want to say...
Hmm?
What's wrong?
Oh! That's cursed.
Become stronger, Haseo. Strong enough to destroy me.
I didn't remember that. All right, now it's the ending for real. So, let's talk about the game. I totally forgot about the bait and switch credits. Because my brain had definitely remembered that. I was like, there's a different song that's supposed to play here. But, meanwhile, while the copyright demons are having a field day with this, I had a lot of fun with Volume 2. There was a lot more to do, and now that we had actually had that initial established, like, character base, they were able to do just a lot more without having to worry necessarily about world building or introducing person A, B, C, D, E. And I think that that's important. Things that I wasn't as much a fan of are actually some of the gameplay things. I think that as a result of not only reusing some of the side quests from Volume 1 with quality of life, I won't deny the quality of life, there was also the issue of the new stuff being a lot grindier than I was anticipating. And even with trying to interweave it more so during the main story, there was no real way. There aren't great ways to naturally weave it in. So that's something that I would like to at least bring some attention to light. However, that's a part of the completionist way, especially in a JRPG, that there is going to be some grind inevitably, and that's fine. So what's gonna come up next? So something kind of similar to how I did Volume 1 is that I'm going to be more or less focusing on doing a lot of the post-game stuff. We're going to be using a guide because I don't got that time, and trying to get as much stuff as we can done in Volume 2 before moving forward with Volume 3. So we're going to try to get all the event quests done, including the talking to every NPC, which I'm totally thrilled to do. I'm not. Kicking a lot of chim-chims. Kicking the lucky animals. We already did all the bike missions, thank God. The lost weapons, the doppelganger, and there is one other super boss that we have left. So we're not done with the game yet. We even have Crimson Verses that we need to take care of between now and then. So I hope you guys are excited for that aspect of things. Just as a bit of a heads up, just remember that we are wrapping things up shortly after the credits and the potential epilogue cutscene ends. One of my favorite characters for Volume 2, I really liked how I really liked Adelie's development and how she was handled. However, Dot Hack unfortunately has one of the biggest issues I feel like they've had for a little while. Is that I feel like the characters are held back by the fact that the media surrounding them, like how Adelie and Sakaki's relationship was the way that it was, I feel like that wasn't explained well enough in the game. Throughout the narrative, you knew that they were close, but not necessarily like gaslight, manipulate close. But then when you realize that Adelie was the way that she was, and how when Sakaki finally found her, that type of context is kind of needed. In order to really kind of add to the experience overall. We knew that Sakaki was kind of a bad guy from the start, so that checks. I really enjoy Ida as a force, or quote unquote force of nature in the game. So something that I think a lot of games tend to struggle with is whenever they opt to do a force of nature as an enemy of some kind. I think that that's something that is not easily doable. And I've always kind of felt like that. Force of nature types of antagonists are very hard to write, in my opinion, because it doesn't necessarily have a my brain blanked for a moment there, but basically because you can give it like motivations and things like that, but it's not necessarily something that you can adequately grow with, or at least not easily. You just know to hate it, and maybe that's enough. That's fine for a lot of people. Yeah. So yeah, you get it. But it's kind of hard to I should have planned out my thoughts a little bit more, but I also wasn't 100% anticipating to finish the game today. Like, I knew I was closer to the end, but how close was not necessarily on my bingo card. But I'm excited nonetheless. We still got a little bit more game to go, and we should definitely continue to give it more of our all. I've also been on the works with what game's gonna come after the GU anthology. Don't want to give anything away yet.
Once there used to be a goddess statue here. A goddess that exists.
But we are going to be shying away from JRPG.
Well now, shall you and I play a game? Haseo? Let us judge Haseo. Is he innocent? Or is he guilty?
Are you trying to use me? From the very first moment you and I met.
There's no more time.
Become strong? What is it you want?
The last resort. No, I guess this was the only resort right from the start.
Hold on. Is this it? Is this what you wanted the whole time?
I know.
I won't go back. I won't go back to being the terror of death. Isn't decided on the whim of some goddess. The worst thing.
All we can do is not run away.
Called me?
Extend
the German.
System parameters? This is the X form. We, the players, make this world what it is. Joy. After all, Hasea's the leader. Sadness.
You resemble love. What does a honeysuckle represent?
Hate.
I'll destroy that Haseo bastard!
I want to do my best.
Despair.
Can you see the path, Haseo?
All the feelings I've carved deep into the world are going into this one attack. Ovan! I won't run! And I will finish this once and for all!
There you go. That's your teaser for Volume 3. If I had to take an educated guess, Volume 3 will likely take place probably on Wednesday, like how Volume 2 did. Just depends on how long it takes me to do these post-game content. So, just a heads up. So, we completed the game. It's just letting us know that we can immediately carry this right into Volume 3 right away if we chose to. We got a couple of new items. I mean, another couple of new words. The big one that we needed to make sure that we take advantage of here is Moonlight. Moonlight is going to force the doppelganger to spawn. This is why I decided to wait until the end of the game to do this. So, doppelganger will spawn, and we can fight them now. And last but not least, we have the last quest, Invasion of the Invasion of Super Beings quest line as well. We still have quite a bit to do. So, I'll leave it here. Unfortunately for everyone, just so you guys all know, the next stream is going to be Monday. So, I'm going to be using a lot of this time to get Adler keys. That's going to be one of the big ones. Get the lucky and get a lot of the book stuff done. Lucky animals, items, weapons. And so you guys are going to come back and you guys are going to see me at a generally higher power level, and we're going to try to knock out as much stuff all at once. So that is the goal Monday, is to basically just devote it to completing Volume 2 to the best of my ability. So this is going to be the end of stream for tonight. I really do appreciate all of you guys for coming in for the semi-finale of Volume 2. So I will probably try to have my thoughts a little bit more cohesive, I guess, by the time that we do the stream on Monday. We'll see. But with all the grinding I'm going to have to do, it'll just have to be what it is. If you guys didn't already know, you guys can just call me Kieran, and I stream Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, going until about 9 p.m. Pacific, spare occasions like this, where it's the finale. All right. I'll see you guys all in the next one, okay? You guys have a fantastic night.